So we finally get a stupid article. So we live in a day and age where everyone has to be offended by something, right? You know, they always have to point out something in a medium or their movie or game to be offended by, whether the characters are not gay enough or that they are of a different religion or there's not that many races in the game, whatever. But I finally found an article. Like I said, when Resident Evil 2 came out, I couldn't find one article, because I look for stupid shit. One stupid article looking for something, right? Now, granted, remember, before I say this, I have nothing against if anybody have sexual orientation, race, creed, whatever. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is there's always articles that try to start shit. That try to start stupid shit. And I finally found an article, thank God. And these are the type of things that, they make me laugh on the inside because they're always trying to stir shit. Now, before I start, I just want to say that no wonder game journalists are being let off left and right. There's so many game journalists that have lost their jobs, and this is proof of why. Because they're not reporting on games. They're trying to stir shit that's not there. That's just the American medium that we're in right now. It's just, there's always shit that they're trying to start. They're trying to turn neighbor against neighbor. They're trying to turn, stranger against stranger. Whatever. You don't know someone, they're automatically an enemy. That's the American media right now. And this is a perfect example of it. So let me start off. Here we go. So, I wish Resident Evil 2 let me be a more compassionate hero. Resident Evil 2 is a scary, effective fantasy of permission and scarcity. I don't know if I said that right. But I want to be a different kind of survival. Survivor. What do they mean by that, for example? So, in this article, I'm going to leave the link below so you can read it yourself. But the person states that back in the 90s, that they played the game back in the 90s when they were around 14 years old. But they didn't really get to truly experience the game until the remake, which doesn't make any fucking sense. If you played the game back in the 90s, that means you experienced the fucking game. But that's not my issue right now. So, the issue that this person has in this article, the issue, is that they say that you should basically be an asshole for going to the police station and looting shit, for picking up ammo, for picking up items, that should make you an asshole. But you gotta remember, this is the zombie apocalypse. Everybody in Raccoon City is fucking dead at this point. Everyone in the police station is dead at this point. They died from the zombie apocalypse, the lickers overran the police station, whatnot, or whatever. Maybe Nemesis came in and cleaned house, for all we know. We won't know till Resident Evil 3, but by the time he gets to the police station, everyone's fucking dead, all except for Marvin. And Leon and Claire find Marvin, and he turns into the undead. But Claire ends up finding a young girl, and they end up escaping through the sewers, and they end up escaping Raccoon City because it's about survival. But this article basically states that you're an asshole for going to the police station like the announcement said you should. All citizens of Raccoon City, please head to the police station, blah, 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 you'll be safe. But obviously, that speech monitor or whatever was left on repeat, and whoever was left off repeat probably died. So, and this article also states, since when in America has the police actually been keeping neighbors safe as opposed to keeping a racist statue queue up and running? Now, okay, I understand. There are some racial tensions in America. I understand that. There are some issues that we have. But don't you think during a zombie apocalypse that people won't really give a shit about that? They're just trying to survive. I mean, of course, if you've seen The Walking Dead, it turns out that some people will do whatever it takes to survive, even turn out to be assholes. I understand that. But in this case, by the time Claire and Leon arrive at the police station, everybody is dead. In this small town, the Resident Evil Raccoon City is based in a small town in the Midwest in Resident Evil. So that means it's less than a population of maybe 5,000 people, maybe 10,000 at tops, but there's not that many people that live in this city. So my point is, this person is basically saying that, when has the police ever tried to help people, blah, 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 during a state of national emergency, which I can see that maybe some people may have that perspective on the police because, there are some asshole cops out there. I understand that. But again, this is the zombie apocalypse. You're going to do whatever you can to survive. Think about it. If a zombie outbreak were to break out right now, where are you going to go? You're going to go to maybe a gun store, or you're maybe going to go to a police station where there's a lot of armed people, or you're going to probably try to escape town, but the roads are probably going to be congested because of all the cars and you can't really get out. Or maybe you're going to stay at home and board yourself up, but the zombies will eventually surround your house anyways. So, it's all about desperation. During a zombie apocalypse, where would you fucking go? And in this scenario, of Raccoon City, it seemed that the logical place to go for the citizens of Raccoon City would be the police station. It wouldn't be the hospital run by Umbrella, because there's a lot of dead people there coming back to life. It wouldn't really be a church, because, well, we saw what happened in Resident Evil 3, that the church basically got overrun. But also, in the end, the police station was also a bad choice. But by the time you get to the police station, there's not that many zombie civilians, or people that were once civilians. There are more dead zombie police officers than there are zombie civilians, in my opinion. I didn't really get a good body count or whatever. But, again, this person basically states in this article that you are the asshole for going to the police station and start looting shit. Which makes no fucking sense, because everyone in the police station is dead. They're not going to respawn and come back anytime soon to get that, because in the Resident Evil universe, people don't respawn. When they die in the Resident Evil universe. There's no Dragon Balls to bring them back. They're not going to get off the grade that shit and go to heaven and come back and reincarnate themselves. You know, there's no way to come back. They're not going to be reincarnated as Link from Legend of Zelda. No, there is no respawn point. So when this person states that you should be the asshole for going to the police station and start looting shit, trust me, everyone in the police station's dead. They ain't coming back. They're not going to miss that shit or whatsoever. Now, again, I have nothing against anybody whatsoever. But I really hate it when these game journalists try to start stirring shit that isn't there. Granted, no wonder these game journalists are losing their jobs. Like, thousands of game journalists have lost their jobs in the past couple of months. And this is proof of why. Because they're not reporting on games. They're trying to stir shit that's not there. And trust me, I don't think many people really read this article and really gave a shit. I had to search the internet, every possible corner, just to find this article. So trust me, this article is not really trending that well. At least, from my perspective. And all I can say is, what the fuck is this? Like, what did I read? This game is basically... This article is complaining that the game, that you go in the police station and you get items to survive. But in a zombie apocalypse, when everyone else is dead, you're going to do whatever you can to survive. And by the time you get to the police station, it's very clear that Leon and Claire, except for Marvin and Sherry and maybe Ada, everyone else is dead. Oh, there's Ben. But Ben doesn't make it too long, we all know that. Everyone else is dead. All the hundreds of people, police officers, civilians that were probably near the police station, they're all gone. We don't know how it happened. Maybe the zombies overran them. Maybe Nemesis cleaned house. Maybe the lickers just finally got the better of all the police officers. Or maybe the police officers turned against each other. We don't know. But, again, this article is it's just stirring shit. That's all it is. It's just stirring shit that's not there. And no wonder these fucking game journalists... No wonder that they're losing their jobs. Because they can't report on shit. That's the plain truth. Now again, I have nothing against any individual, any group of people whatsoever. I want everyone to live a happy life and enjoy themselves whatsoever. But living in the age that we are, which is political correctness, there's always shit being started. And this article is just one of them. I really don't have that much of a problem with this article, but... it's clear that it is trying to start shit that's clearly not there, and it's laughable and it's fucking stupid. And no wonder these game journalists are losing their jobs. That's all I can say. Guys, that's all I want to say about this. This is Matthew Scooby. Don't forget to leave a like and maybe subscribe to my channel. It helps out my little channel a lot. I gotta go. I'll leave a link in this article to the description below if you want to read it. But trust me, it's a waste of fucking time because it's fucking stupid. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out.